Alright guys, this is North Carolina Shooter. So, see I got my Mossberg 935. This is my duck hunting shotgun. Posted a video the other morning of us out in the boat, cooking a little breakfast, getting ready to do some duck hunting. And there's something I wanted to talk about here real quick. See, I got a couple boxes sitting out here. Got the Winchester Super X. This is 3-inch, 1 1/8 ounce load of number 2 shot. And then I also have some very cheap $9.49 at my local Dick's Sporting Goods Field and Stream 12 gauge steel shot. And if you'll look, 1 1/8 ounce load of number 2 shot, 3-inch also. So this is steel shot, this is steel shot. It's what you have to use for duck hunting if you're not familiar. And I just wanted to show you this. You know, Winchester is a reputable brand. You know, I know this is their budget stuff, okay? But this is more than this. So even though this is their budget stuff, I have a problem with this. We shoot wood ducks here in southeastern North Carolina. Nothing but wood ducks. Very rarely do we see any mallards. But, you know, I can already hear it. Oh, 2 shot for wood ducks. Wow. Well, look, that's what I shoot. We shoot a lot of passing birds. They're high. I need to get distance. I like this because I only need 1 pellet. 1 pellet makes contact and I'm good to go. Anyway, I can already hear some more comments are going to be made about, well, you need to shoot better. Well, come hunting with me, and if you can hit a wood duck flying 60 mile an hour through the timber, great, teach me. But until I see some videos of you dropping wood ducks left and right in the timber, let's just not go there. This has nothing to do with that. This is strictly a video about how poorly this stuff is made. It's horrible. It's the most useless junk that I have ever fed through my shotgun. Yes, I have killed ducks with this. Don't get me wrong. It will still kill them. But I'm just blown away by the absolute trash that they're putting in these shells. So I wanted to show you. Now, just so you know, this is the same shot. 3-inch, 1 1/8 ounce, number 2. Same thing. Let's go with this. Field and Stream. I don't know if you can read that. 1 1/8 ounce, 3-inch, number 2 shot. These are the same kind of rounds. Now, I'm doing this with my phone in my left hand, working with my right, so let's see how this works here. I'm going to show you this. We're going to get a little up close shot. Alright, I've counted these pellets. This Winchester right here, this Winchester round right here has 121 pellets in it, okay? Now let's take a closer look. What do you see there? Is that nice, round, symmetrical pieces of steel shot? No. Let's look. Good Lord. Egg-shaped, divots, pits. I mean, look at that stuff. I know my phone's not focusing great, but I think that pretty much speaks for itself. Just look at it. Yeah, it'll fly. Yeah, if you hit your target, it'll probably go inside and cause some damage. And yeah, it'll probably cause a little more damage. But I've done some tests with this stuff, and at 40 yards, which is a long shot, no doubt, these will stick, and I mean just barely stick into a piece of particle board. You can rake your hand down the front of it, and they'll fall off. Now let's take a look at the $9 Field and Stream shot, and let's see if we can see a difference. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow. What do we have here? Nice, symmetrical, round. Looks like possibly even coated. Zinc coated, possibly. Pieces of steel. That is beautiful. Now, any of you with a brain will be able to look at these two and know that one will fly truer, will hold a better pattern, and well, one of them simply has more mass. These being so odd shaped with pits all in them, they're not going to be consistent in weight by no means, whereas these are. So your shot string. If you don't know what shot string is, when you shoot a shotgun, some pellets go out faster than others. So let's pretend like this piece of paper towel is a body of water. If you aim right here and shoot, pellets will hit from here to way out here in a string. This is going to have a longer shot string, okay? So you'll have a lot of slow pellets and some fast pellets. The ones that are more round will fly faster because they'll cut through the wind better. These pellets with all these funky divots and crevices and pits and all this gum, they're not going to fly as good. They're going to, good Lord, if you took a flat football and threw it, it's going to, there's no telling. Whereas a round ball, that's why they use round balls in muskets. They flew straighter. And I've sat down and looked at these very closely when I was counting them. They're very consistent. They're virtually identical. They almost look like they almost look like BBs that you would buy for your child's BB gun. They're so truly symmetrical compared to these. Come on, Winchester. What are you doing? Scraping this mess up off the floor? Tossing it in a shotgun shell and charging us $12 a box for it? These guys ain't. And just so you know, this stuff I'm going to show you, assembled in the USA, Fiocchi of America. So this stuff is pretty much Fiocchi. Branded for Dicks with Field and Stream. That's all it is. But it's $2 cheaper than this. Okay, this says 1,500 feet per second. This says 1,550. I will guarantee you that 50 feet per second is so greatly diminished by the poor quality of shot. I know we're talking about shotguns and it doesn't take nothing great, but if you knew how many wood ducks that I had lost this year shooting this junk right here. I got these boxes of this the other day and it was amazing the difference. Immediately, I was shooting the same type of shots, taking the same type of shots, same distances, but these birds shot with this shot, they were dying a lot quicker. I didn't have as many cripples, nowhere near as many cripples. Yeah, if I was a great shooter and I could, force pellets coming out of a tube to go exactly where I wanted them to go every time, I would make one of these pellets hit the duck right in the head, and that would be the end of it. But I'm a human being, so when I pull the trigger on a shotgun, they just kind of, that's what happens. I've got a extended range pattern master choke. I'm not shooting, junk equipment, but I was shooting junk shot, no doubt about it. So I doubt I buy any more of this because I didn't really realize it. I've never took any apart and paid any attention. I've just shot it. But this year we've had such a bad time losing cripples. It's almost to the point to where when I go hunting, my limit's 3 birds. I want to drop 4 or 5 because if I do, maybe I'll find 3. Because right here lately, we're losing 4 to 5 birds a trip. Me and my buddy went the other morning. 2 of us, we dropped 6 birds. We stopped shooting. We found 3. We got some of this shot. We went back. And the very first day we shot this shot, we dropped 6 birds. We found 5. Okay. The 6th one was crippled and we had to shoot him on the water. The difference was just unbelievable. I just wanted to show the shot. That should speak volumes. How beautifully round and symmetrical that shot is compared to this. This just looks like they scraped it up off the floor when they were making whatever they're making and throwed it in here. Now let me address this. They have hexagonal shot that's stacked inside of a shell to create more wound channels, deeper wound channels or more violent wound channels in the ducks. That's great and all. I haven't had good patterns with that stuff. You may have, and that's fine. But when you buy steel shot that's meant to be round balls just like this, none of these are even the same size. I can't even look at these two, for example. Let's pull these out. This is not, gosh knows, this is hard to do. Oh, I see cracks in some of this stuff. See if I can get them to stay still. This is number 2 shot now. Looks like to me I've got possibly a number 1 or even a BB mixed in with a number 2. This one shot here is completely cracked in half. I don't know if I'll even be able to show you this, but I'm going to try. Yeah, it's not going to focus. But that pellet right there is cracked down the middle, so it's probably going to bust open when it comes down the barrel. I'm just shocked, okay? I had to post this because I'm so stunned. You know, I know this is, like I say, I know this is a budget shot. There's no doubt about that. This is ridiculous, Winchester. My God. If Fiocchi can do it, why can't you? You're Winchester, for God's sake. Make some good shot. I can't afford to buy heavy shot, or I would. I can't afford to buy friggin' dry locks at $18 a box at my local Walmart when I shoot a box a day. You know, we're not shooting decoy and mallards, so it's not simple to kill a wood duck. I shoot a lot of shells, okay? This stuff will now be my go-to shot. If I have to order it, I will order it. This is just junk. Look at it. Okay, I had to post that. That's my rant. I'm done. I'm over. We'll see you guys on the next video.